All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news is dropping, you go be the first. We will collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. ECOWAS as Benin, Burkina Faso, Mali's withdrawal threatens regional economic integration. As it is, Burkina Faso, Benin, and Mali have withdrawn from ECOWAS, the economic community of West African states. Now, these people have pulled out of ECOWAS. And what is this story telling you? This has never happened before. And of course, you know that recently, Nnamdi Kanu was made the chairman of ECOWAS, and a lot of these people are threatening their withdrawal, and they have withdrawn already. I want you to pay attention to the full details of this information. Don't say that it's not what concerns Biafra, that whatever you want to be hearing is what concerns Biafra. As we push for the freedom of the indigenous people of Biafra, we have to also be paying attention to what is happening all over the world. I want to remind you what Nnamdi Kanu said in 2015, which is prevalent now in Nigeria economic system. Nnamdi Kanu said that if we do not divide Nigeria, that a time will come when we will be carrying money in barrel just to buy bread. And it is happening now. The same thing that happened in Somalia. Somalian money is nonsense. There's another country again which their money is nonsense. And as it is, the same thing is trying to prevail itself in Nigeria because of bad leadership and those who lack the ability to manage the economy. I could still remember around that 2015 or back then during the time of Goodluck Jonathan, where dollar was between 140 and 160. And at a time, it went to 180 and people started complaining. From there, it moved from 180 to 200 to 250. And now, dollar is at the rate of 1,500 to 1,600. And I'm assuring you that from now to December, because even the president of Nigeria said that the exchange rate is gone. And he said it, and people thought he was joking. This was the same thing he did the first day he was inaugurated into the office as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The first statement he made is that subsidy is gone and gone forever. And people thought that there would be a way to rectify that or to pacify the citizens of the nation who is going to suffer the big brunt of that blow. But nothing had happened since then. And up until now, gas price, fuel price is at the rate of 680, 690 naira. And of course, you know, very soon there is still going to be an increase. And recently, the federal government has also promised the people that they are also going to remove what is called electricity subsidy, that the onus of handling electricity will now be dependent on the state governors. You can see what is happening in this present administration. And if you look at what has happened within the space of 1 year of the APC government into that office, this present government, this will tell you that in the nearby future, there is no hope for a common man in Nigeria. As of today, the price of Heineken has gone up, the price of Hero has gone up, the price of breweries have gone up, the prices of food has gone up. Rice as of today is 80,000 naira. If you are informed, and it's closing to 85,000. And I want to let you know that from now to December, it is going to be around 200,000 naira to purchase a bag of rice. What is the fate of the common man? What is the fate of the poor man? Now, looking at the prices of cement, cement has gone from 5,000 naira just within a week to 9,500. And within a day, it has gone from 9,500 to 15,000 naira. And this will tell you where the country is going to. And I believe that this country, which are pulling out of ECOWAS, have seen the future and I've seen the future of what is going to happen to Africa because of the hand of the person in whose leadership is in. Meanwhile, let's go down to the full detail of the information so that I can carry you as they go. And that is why you need to be in this channel. Don't touch the dial. The recent withdrawal of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger from the Economic Community of West African States poses significant regional integration challenges. The tales withdrawal from ECOWAS is like to have far-reaching implications for regional stability, economic operation, and security. ECOWAS has several economic integration plans, including the promotion of economic cooperation among its member states to raise living standards and develop the region's economy. The bloc has established a free trade area and adopt a common external tariff to decrease regional barriers to trade, while it also aims to create an integrated region where the population enjoys free movement, efficient education and health system, and engages in economic and commercial activities. To achieve this, ECOWAS has been working on integrated economic activities such as industry, transport, telecommunication, energy, agriculture, natural resources, commerce, monetary and financial issues, and social and cultural matters, and also made effort to harmonize microeconomic policies and promote the private sector to achieve its economic integration goals, including a proposed common currency. Stakeholders have said that a peaceful resolution of the current political impasse should be reached speedily in view of the potential impact on the fight against terrorism and insecurity, and these are key concerns arising from these developments. The bloc commitment to finding a negotiated solution to the stakeholders have advocated for dialogue in resolving disputes among the members of states of West Africa. With the three pullouts and the indefinite postponement of the election in Senegal by President Macky Sall, among other civil society organizations, CSOs, led by Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center, West Africa Civil Society Forum, and Transition Monitoring Group, alongside practitioners from various media organizations, believe the stability of the ECOWAS as a regional bloc of economy, human and political development has been threatened in recent years by political instability and security challenges in some member states. Since August 2020, the region has recorded several coups where democratic governments have been toppled and constitutional procedures trampled. To address these challenges, the society organizations in West Africa, particularly in Nigeria, including the West African Civil Society Forum, Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center, the Transition Monitoring, the West African Network for Peace Building, Nigeria Network of NGOs, and Human and Environmental Development Agenda, organized a CSOs and media interactive meeting on state of ECOWAS and regional integration in West Africa. The meeting, which was held in Lagos, centered on the state of affairs within ECOWAS and measures required to avoid further instability and possible disintegration of the regional bloc, which before now had been regarded as the template for regional integration in Africa. The CSOs and the media organization acknowledge the relevance of ECOWAS to the integration of the region with noble achievements, among which include the free movement of persons, the trade liberation scheme, and above all, the establishment of custom union with the entry into force of the common external tariff in 2015, which have contributed to furthering integration of the region. Meanwhile, somebody might say that they don't know what is causing the coup in Africa or what is resulting to the coup in Africa. I want to let you know that what is causing it is that even the democratic government themselves are the first people to bypass the constitution, because the constitution of the West African countries has been diluted in order to favor the leaders. It has been so much diluted that the constitution itself does not even have power. As it is in the West African country, let's take Nigeria for example, you find out the kind of power that have been allocated to the presidency, the executive arm of the government, and you find out that the executive arm of the government has all the veto power and right to control the legislature, control the judiciary. Because when it comes to the judiciary, the president is the one who appoints the chief judge. The president is the one who appoints the chief judge, and you look at most of the offices, most of the important offices in this nation, you find out that the president is also the one making the appointment. Let's look at the Minister of Trade. Let's look at the Minister of Women Affairs. Let's look at the Minister of this, Minister of that, Minister of this, Minister of that. You find out that the executive have the veto power to appoint and remove these people, which is making it very hard for the constitution to thrive. I think that if Nigeria or any nation in West Africa is actually following the way of democracy or presidential system of government, I think that everything that is required in the presidential system of government should be upheld without removing anything. The Nigerian 1999 Constitution, the amendment of the Nigerian 1999 Constitution is a total dilution of that Constitution. The Constitution was totally diluted. The Constitution was totally reversed in order to favor the leaders, in order to favor the executive, in order to favor those who are in power. And you can see that the populace themselves does not have power. Even the judiciary and the legislature does not have power in this nation. Go and check how things are being done. You find that many people are being brought into office, and the president himself appoints those whom he wants to appoint. And as you can see, because of this, about 3 countries in West Africa are in ECOWAS are trying to pull out of the ECOWAS community. And it is going to be very bad. It is going to affect the security system, economic system, and every other system in the ECOWAS, because the 3 nations that are pulling out are part of the bigger nations. Meanwhile, I'll be winding down the curtain here. Many people might not understand what is going to happen, but if you look at MNK's exposition starting from 2014, 2015 coming down, you will find out that all these things has been stipulated in MNK stock, and it is prevalent today. It is happening today. Meanwhile, I'll be winding down the curtain here, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them. Remember, now that the money if you fed them ma, Cornelius Osia.